Dalton Castle is cool. He's really cool. He's a former Ring of Honor World Champion. He wears shiny outfits. He's accompanied by boys, and he's loved all over the world. Dalton Castle also has action figures. We're about to talk to Dalton Castle about his action figures right now.
Are you aware you're being recorded?
I think so.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for joining me, Dalton. You're quarantined? Are you in Nashville? You moved there from the Catalina Island, right?
Yeah, I live in Nashville now, and I'm having a lovely time sitting at home. I'm just drinking a puppers out of a novelty Arby's 2001, maybe 2002 winter scene glass with a bent stem. It's it's probably not the best cup for ingesting liquids, but I like the nostalgia.
Do you have a favorite novelty fast food cup?
This is the one. Yeah.
That's the one.
Look how slanted that is.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I have a Mayor McCheese glass 1979 McDonald's cup that my wife got me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's worth a lot, especially after the scandal when he had to be removed from the office of mayor.
Yeah, that was a trying time, but we all held together, just kind of like we're doing right now during the quarantine.
It's nice of the press to finally leave the McCheese family alone. They've been through enough.
It's about time. And one of the ways they got through it was playing and talking with toys. And Dalton,
hey, look at
that! How's that? How cool is that? So I think this one came first. This is your Figures Toy Company toy. Oh, you got one too. Hey, look.
Of course, that's me.
It's you.
Want to make a kiss?
Oh, social distancing. Social distancing.
Not when it's yourself.
So tell me about that. How cool was that? Like, who was the first person you told, "Hey, I'm getting an action figure"?
Oh, well, I didn't tell a soul, because I remember all the models for all the figures. Not these guys. The one you're holding there. I have one of those too. I won't open it. It's somewhere buried away. I don't want to open it because I don't want him to get out and get into stuff, steal my identity, and run up my credit card. But when everyone on the roster started getting these pictures of the prototype of their action figures going around, it was exciting, and there was only maybe four or eight people selected at first, and I didn't believe it because they never came out. It was oh, cool, picture, and then months would go by and nothing would happen. So when they said, "Hey, you're gonna get one," I was like, "Oh, sure I am. Yeah, and I'm going to be out of this house real soon because the virus is gone." I didn't believe anything.
Yeah, yours was part of Series 4, which a lot of hunks on the back of this package.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, ACH, Moose, War Machine, Nigel, Taven. I mean, you guys, there was, I guess there was
more like Snore Machine, am I right?
Yeah, what are they? Those guys just left. I don't think they've done it. Have they done anything since?
No, I think they retired.
That makes sense. Now it must be pretty cool though, because I remember the first series came out in 2015. Kevin Steen was in it, and he had gone, and then they just kind of stopped, and then all of a sudden, 16 of these came out at the same time. It must have been weird, just it showing up and then being available.
Yeah, and it was very rare. I'm a lucky one where the sculpt looks like me.
It's pretty cool.
Super handsome, super chiseled, like me.
Yeah.
And I've got all those accessories. No one's got those accessories.
No, you have your full jumpsuit, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I haven't taken it out of the box, but I assume there's boys behind me somewhere. Boys included or no?
No, you come with a steel chair for some reason.
My weapon of choice. I don't think I've ever finished a match without smashing someone's face with a steel chair.
Yeah, I know you're violent. You love that hardcore style.
I love violence and I love resting, and a chair provides both.
There you go. Now, and you do match your photo on the box, which is pretty cool. Did you have any say in your attire, or was that just kind of hey?
No, nothing. Yeah, I remember. I think even the face part Jeff Jones, who was working for us at the time, just like randomly backstage was like, "Hey, we're gonna get you an action figure," and then he like takes a picture, and then he like walks away. And I was like, I guess that's it. I don't even remember if they used those, if I had to take my own at home. But yeah, that was the most input. I had my face, and then they sent me I did have a little input. They sent me a picture of what the sculpt they were working on, and the face was not quite up to par. So then I took a picture of myself doing this, and I said, use this face. And then that's what they did. They did great. I'm very happy with that.
It's pretty cool. There's a bunch of new ones coming out. Villain Enterprises, Roosh, Bandito,
Right.
Haskins.
I don't understand. Like they hit a home run with me. Just keep printing mine. Why would anybody need anything other than me? Well, I guess I need somebody to beat.
I had to go directly to Figures Toy Company to get yours because we are literally sold out at Ring of Honor. So
it only took 5 years to sell out of them.
Well, walk us through this guy. So this is the Micro Brawler. He's about half the size. Well, a quarter of the size. And this one's a little different. This is kind of how I remember you coming into Ring of Honor in the white with the blue.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I never had a white jumpsuit. I had silver. I still wear silver in the blue. This would have come. This is the jumpsuit right before the one on the action figure. The black and gold there was after that. And yeah. I think maybe they're just looking for whatever pops best on it. Look at these tassels. Look at these tassels.
They're pretty nice. This one came out right around Final Battle 2018. Now, we broke the news on the Taven episode. I'm going to be joining you guys in this little tiny action figure world, which is pretty cool. All right. Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait to give you as a gift and see all my nephews put you in their mouth.
I was talking to Marty. I said I'm going to be the first one in the entire series where it's going to be who the heck is this guy? But we could be plastic friends.
Yeah, I want to be in a set with you.
Yeah, that'd be
me,
cool.
You, and a chair.
That's my weapon too, right? That's actually the only weapon I've ever held in Ring of Honor. I've actually held a chair. That's
not true. Don't you have usually a knife tucked in your boot every show?
Kayfabe.
A big one?
Well, So did you collect these growing up, or did you?
Of course I had action figures growing up, but more, I don't think I had wrestlers when I was younger. When I was real young, I had a lot of Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
My favorite one was my Michelangelo that was surfing. The surfing Michelangelo, as they often do.
And Zach plays with that. We have Sarah's original. It's upstairs. It's beat to shreds, but he loves it.
I had a couple Street Fighters and I had Mortal Kombat, but I would always do wrestling moves with them. I did. I had the British Bulldog when I was younger.
Nice.
And the thing about that one,
you can fight him. He's here.
Oh, I'm gonna take it out on him.
Yeah.
So on my 12th birthday, I think it was my 12th. I don't know. It was my first boy-girl birthday party at my house, and I had asked some friends for action figures, and I think it was either 11 or 12. I don't know what I was turning, but it was at that age where I didn't want girls to know I like wrestling. And my friend handed me a gift, and I could feel it, and I looked around, and I go, I'll open this later, and I slid it under my chair. And that one happened to be Davey Boy Smith, the bone crunching one, where the arms would break.
My wife doesn't know I'm in wrestling yet. I haven't told her. She thinks
don't tell her. It'll ruin your relationship.
Yeah, she just thinks I get dressed up and go town to town, and that's what I do. So
she thinks you're the Music Man. You're just some sort of con artist going town to town by train.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. No, I think we were at that weird age where wrestling was so hot and it was omnipresent, but we were also just about to be teenagers. So how many drinks do you have? What was that? You were juggling. It looked like
I'm trying to stay hydrated.
it's very important during this outbreak. Yeah, so we were at that age where like you were about to be a teenager, but wrestling was everywhere, but like you still kind of didn't want people to know you were into it. It was weird.
Did you wear shirts?
Oh yeah. I had the Dude Love shirt, and then I had the Jeff Jarrett shirt, the Don't Piss Me Off shirt, and I got sent home from school because I wore it to 5th grade. My mom just let me out of the house like that.
We used to backyard and wrestle in the basement. I had a small child-sized guitar, and I remember cutting out white paper into the shapes of letters so I can tape "Don't Piss Me Off" on the back of it.
He was so good, wasn't he, Jeff Jarrett?
Boy, nobody knew how to swing a guitar like that, man.
That's why
I don't know why. I just like the guitar. I don't even think I remember anything he was doing in that era.
Well, hopefully he gets one of these soon too, so that you can fight him too.
But like I said, Ian, I think they stopped producing those action figures and just keep printing more of mine. I mean, obviously we're sold out, so there's a demand.
Right. No, absolutely. Well, you can stick on the Micro Brawler Pro Wrestling Tees. This one you got to go directly to Figures Toy Company to get, but they're out.
This one's on my store, so I see when you buy it, and I get excited.
Ooh. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Well, thanks, Dalton.
I'm so excited for you to get one. I can't wait to wrestle you with it. We'll smooch it together.
Yeah.
I'll even let you get a 2 count on me, but you're not going to beat me ever. That's for sure.
That's okay. I don't have to win. I'm undefeated though in Ring of Honor. So, I mean, you may be a former world champion, but I'm undefeated.
I'm trying to get the perspective right.
Oh yeah. Almost. Yeah. Oh no, Tiny Dalton. Whoop. All right, man. Well, thank you for.
There it is. Hey, this is great. I hope our action figures can be friends.
I think they will be. I think they will be too. So, all right. I'll see you later. I'll see you, Dalton and Tiny Dalton.